Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cassandra and I live up here in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories, Canada. And today I'm going to be recreating Jen Chapin's video. I believe that's how you say her last name. I'll have her channel linked down below, but she lives in America and she did 5 extreme grocery meals. I think she titled it "That Would Blow Your Mind Away" or something like that, all for about $35. So I wanted to see what it would cost here in Canada, and also what it would cost with the prices of food, going up quite a bit. Now, a lot of people ask me what grocery stores are available here, and there are not many. I just went to Independent for this challenge. We do have a small selection in Walmart that is pantry goods. However, it's about the same price. You're really not saving too much. And also we have a co-op, which is more expensive, and then a couple other specialty stores. So stuck with Independent, that's where I tend to find the cheapest prices. And so I'm gonna break down what each item costs for you compared to what she got it for, and the total, of course, at the end. And then I'll go ahead and share with you my opinion on the recipe. She seems like a really good cook. I'm pretty sure she has a cookbook. And I really did like a lot of the recipes, but I didn't like some of them. So I'll go ahead and share with you what my family and I thought. Good way to save money, lots of fun. Hope you guys enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. All right, guys, let's get into it. At the bottom there is what Jen paid for her potatoes, and then I just converted that into Canadian dollars. As you can see in the corner there, I've got 5-pound bags up, and I'm showing you that they are more expensive than just getting this 10-pound bag for $3.99. So that's what I would have done for this challenge. She paid $3.80, I would have paid $3.99. For her, each of her limes was 67 cents, and each of my limes was 99 cents. Then we've got cilantro. I would have paid $1.99 normally. They were out of stock, but they normally never are. So that's what I added to the total. And then she paid $1.19 for her cilantro. She paid $4.76 for her eggs, and I would have paid $4.09, which was shocking to me. I'd never seen eggs cheaper here than in America. Here we've got $6.50 she paid for 1 pound, and I would have paid $5.99 for a pound of beef if I got this club pack. If I got a smaller pack, it would have been more expensive for sure. We've got $2.31 for her bacon bits and $4 for mine, but I'm pretty sure hers even has a little bit more in it than mine does. She paid $2.66 for her sour cream, and mine, I got this name brand because it was cheaper than the no name for some reason, and it was $5.49. Baby carrots are always more expensive than carrots that you peel here, so I would have paid $2.69 for the same poundage, like 2 pounds each, but obviously I have to peel them. Her coconut milk was $2.88, mine was $1.79. I don't know if her can was bigger or not. Again, I'm not good with ounces to grams and all that, milliliters. $3.18 for her pinto beans, but I was showing you that I could buy canned pinto beans, but they'd be more expensive than buying these dried beans for $3.49. Her chickpeas were $1.06, and mine were $1.49 a can. I think my can's even a little bigger, so that might be why too. For tomato paste, she paid $1.03, and I would have paid $1.39. Tomato sauce was 60 cents for a little can, and mine would have been $1.99 for the smallest can. My smallest can was definitely still bigger than hers, but still, big difference there. I'm showing you again that a bag of yellow onions is cheaper, just $1 more than buying one single onion, so that's what I would have done. Same with the garlic here. One is literally more expensive than buying 3, as you can see, and she only paid 73 cents for one, but I would have paid $1.59 for 3. $2.69 she paid for tortillas, and I would have paid $3.29 for the cheapest brand of tortillas that had the same amount in it. For 2 pounds of rice, she would have paid $2.09, and for honestly almost 4 pounds of rice, I would have paid $4.99. You can't get 2-pound bags here that I've found anyway. $1.19 for peas. As you can see here, if I wanted just peas, it would have been $3.49, but if I was okay with peas and carrots, it would have been $3.29, so I would have done that. $5.41 for her cheese. I got this cheddar cheese with habanero just to be different. It looked good, and it was $5.99 in the end. I ate it before I made the recipes. And then Jen's total was $48.16 for her meals. And the total for me to buy all the same things here would have been $63.01. So it would have cost me $14.85 more than it cost her to do the challenge, which actually wasn't too bad. Good morning. I've got the stuff here to make the breakfast quesadillas and home fries. Now, this is a big claim. She says these are the best home fries you'll ever eat. So pretty excited about that. So the only thing I didn't have is the Alpine Touch spice, but I just looked up like a DIY of it or whatever. And it just said, basically it's just garlic powder, which I might add garlic powder as well, but I have garlic, salt there, pepper, and it's just onion powder. So I'm just gonna add those things separately. And then I've got my pre-cooked potatoes here. I might have done too many. I think I did like 5 or 6, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make these for the family and I'll let you know how they are. So this one was just not for us. This is not one I would recommend or make again. I could not get those hash browns to crisp up, even though I was following her instructions, and we just did not like the flavor of the quesadillas. My kids literally barely touched it. My husband and I didn't really enjoy it either, so... Okay, so I've got everything I need here to make the potato soup. You can see that I didn't buy some of the things that I already had, because obviously there's just no point. I showed you at the beginning how much it would cost, so I'm just going to substitute with what I have. The only changes I'm making are, this is turkey broth from when I cooked a turkey, and then I just cooked all the bones after and made a broth. And I'm also doing a little bit of butter, a little bit of bacon fat, because this adds no extra cost. It's just, I save the fat from when I cook the bacon anyway. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make this recipe and let you guys know how it is. All right, here it is. It looks pretty good. I didn't make the focaccia because I hate focaccia, but I am just going to serve it with some buns. But yeah, that is what it looks like at the end. It is really good. I haven't tried it with the toppings, but just on its own, it's really good. So yeah, I would recommend it for sure. Okay, finished the components up. Mine doesn't look as beautiful as Jen's, but and then I only made a little bit of the bean mixture because I think I've had pre-fried beans maybe once in my life, and my family, my kids probably never have. So I just want to be cautious and not make too much in case nobody ate it. And then of course I've got some shredded cheese there. So I've got my burrito. I'm gonna give it a try. Give me a second, I'll let you guys know how it is. It's actually pretty good. I definitely made a mistake and added too much lime, because I still added a whole lime for this much beans, which is clearly too much, but I would definitely have it with sour cream, which I think she mentioned. I can't exactly remember, but dipping it in sour cream is going to be awesome. I actually really like it. That's a very cheap, great meal. I'm surprised. I didn't think I would like it. That's why we do these school challenges. We learn new foods we like. So I was thinking actually also some lettuce or something in there would be good, because it's kind of just one mushy texture, so it'd be nice to just have a bit of crunch in there. Okay, so here's all my ingredients for the curry that we're going to do. It's pretty impressive. She can get all these ingredients in a budget challenge, but I'm scared. I don't like curry that much, so I'm just going to do half of the recipe. So I'm going to use half of the coconut milk to make like a virgin pina colada smoothie, and then half of the chickpeas to make some hummus after. So none of the ingredients will go to waste. But yeah, I'm really scared my family's not going to like this, so we'll give it a try. I am going to have an open mind, and we'll just see how it goes. I'll let you guys know. The only thing, is that I want to mention is that these two potatoes are really small, so they kind of equal one medium in my opinion. But yeah, let's get started. I love the way Jen explains her recipes as she goes through them. I find that super helpful. So far, we're up to this step of kind of toasting the spices, and we're letting those onions and carrots cook, and we've also got our potatoes going there. And then we're going to add some of the other ingredients into the pan. So this one was a definite bust for all of us. I think it was just so gross, but I obviously don't like this kind of food to begin with. Like, I don't like curries. Well, my husband really does, but he didn't like it either. It was it doesn't have any curry powder in it. So I'm a little confused about how it's a curry. But anyway, he's like, it looks like a curry, but it tastes nothing like it. So he's going to still eat it. Like, he's so good about that. He just eats food even when it's like not good. But I wouldn't even eat it. Like, it was just so gross to me. He said it was just way too much like coconut. Like, that's all you could taste really was the coconut, even though it had so many ingredients and spices, which was weird. So anyway, I would definitely pass on that one, but I do have to shout out, you can see on the computer there that I'm looking at her recipes. She did the video, and then, like I said, she's so good at explaining things. And then she also has this free printable that you can get. It shows you everything you need to pick up from the store, shows you each recipe and all the ingredients that you need. So I just thought that was super helpful and a great addition to a meal challenge like this. I would be interested to try some of her other meal challenges in the future, or just like recipes in general, because I did find, like I said, everything was really easy to make. And some of the things were really good, like the potato soup. And then obviously some of them were just out of my comfort zone. So I feel like I'm not even a good judge of it. We really don't need a whole lot of chickpeas either. Like, it was just a completely different dish than what we're used to. So another thing, I guess, to note, you'll see me soon here cutting up the potatoes in the pan, because I definitely dice them too big. So that would be something I would say, just make sure you dice them small enough, because you don't want big hunks of it. Here's my pina colada smoothie. It's so good. I can only drink half of it though. There's like a million calories in this. I had no idea how many calories were in coconut milk, but it's super good. I highly recommend doing that. Okay, so I'm starting the shepherd's pie. I've got my potatoes boiling in there. I like how she said to cook them for 15 minutes. I never know how long to cook them for, so hopefully that will make them a little better, because I can never make them very well. And then I'm just doing it a little bit differently, because I'm cooking the beef first. I'll put it in the pan, and then I'll cook the vegetables, like the onion and stuff. The only change I'm making is I don't have plain peas. I have peas and carrots. So I'm going to leave the fresh carrot out and just use peas and carrots. I don't like using frozen vegetables for shepherd's pie. So, and I've never added tomato paste or anything like that. So I'm really excited to try this recipe and see how it turns out. And I'll let you guys know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and make these deviled eggs to go with the shepherd's pie. I'm actually excited to try these because I've never had deviled eggs with relish in them. I thought that was interesting, but she's right. I do like them a bit sweeter when she talks about putting sugar in them as well sometimes. So I'm going to give that a try and see, because relish is quite sweet. So we're just going to boil these eggs, excuse my dirty oven, and then get them going, and I'll show you when they're all done. I loved these deviled eggs. I loved the relish in them. I will do that every time. I feel like that was like almost the highlight of the challenge for me, was these deviled eggs. So good. And then here's the shepherd's pie. I finished. I like more potato on my shepherd's pie, so that's how I did it. But as far as her base, I wouldn't do it again, just because nobody in our family liked it. I just put like a ton of ketchup on it, and it was fine. I'm the one that ate most of it, but my husband really didn't like it. Like, he didn't even want to eat it again. So I would definitely pass on that one. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you have any questions or anything like that, make sure you leave a comment below. But otherwise, don't forget to like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.